Okay, so we are live now. Hello, everyone. I am Giovanni, and this is my channel, The Movie Canon. Today, I'm being joined by my little brother Matthew,
Hello.
and this is an episode of the Met Report: Movies, Entertainment, and Television News. We talk about just that, something about movie news related, or TV related, or entertainment, or whatever the case might be. So in this case, we do have one thing that we're going to talk about, and it is the Spider-Man 4 news that we got earlier this week. So we're going to talk about that a little bit. And we're also doing a non-spoiler review of Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, so we'll be doing that as well. And Matthew is going to play a trivia game today.
Yes.
He's going to try to unlock a giveaway, Hogwarts Legacy, either PS5 or whatever the new Xbox game is called, or console is called. So Matthew will play a trivia game to see if he can unlock it. If he unlocks it, then I'll go ahead and do the giveaway for Hogwarts Legacy. And some details will come if he actually wins and unlocks it. So we'll see if he does. But if he doesn't, there'll be another a giveaway that I'm going to do, a Spider-Man No Way Home Funko. Um, he'll play the game for that, and maybe he'll unlock that one. But what do you think, Matthew? You think you're going to unlock the Hogwarts Legacy game?
Definitely.
You are? Okay, well,
Sure.
we'll see about that. And hold on a second here. Okay, so again, I'm Giovanni Haros, and we're doing the live stream for the Met Reports, movies, entertainment, and television news. Okay, so let's see here. Let me put something here real quick. And from the people who can actually are actually in the chat right now, can you guys let me know if there's any issues? Just only if there's any issues, let me know if something's wrong with the sound or the picture or whatever the case might be. All right, and then also, I'm still doing this Mario Kart giveaway, so that's still open. So, follow the instructions. The information is in my Instagram on the Super Nintendo World of tour that we did last week. So the description and the details as to how to enter are there. So this is still open. It will be closing fairly soon. I got enough entries that I will for sure give this away to a subscriber or an Instagram follower at the Movie Canon. So definitely make sure that you're subscribed to this channel, the Movie Canon, and also if you follow the Instagram page at the Movie Canon. So we got that taken care of.
Yes.
So let's see here. Okay, so I think we could probably start talking about the first segment here, which is related to the Spider-Man 4 news that we got here. So give me just a second here. Okay, so again, we're doing the Spider-Man 4 news. It's just like a little glimpse, right? So it's not like huge news, but I find it to be fairly significant here. So, okay, so earlier this week, I think it was like a Wednesday or maybe Tuesday or whatever, we got news that Kevin Feige, who is the one who's running, the whole MCU stuff, he was interviewed and he answered some questions, some things that we didn't quite know the details of, because after Spider-Man No Way Home, there was some question as to a couple things. The main things that we learned this time here with this report and from this information that we got from Kevin Feige is Tom Holland actually going to return as Spider-Man Peter Parker? So that was one of the questions here, because you know how it ends. Like, we don't know, is Spider-Man going to remain in the MCU? If Tom Holland's going to still remain, reprise his role for Spider-Man 4? That's information that we just didn't know yet. With this information here, now I'm using the report from IGN. There's a lot of other trades that were using this information, like Variety and all the bigger ones. They reported this as well. So we have here, MCU writers have a story for Spider-Man 4, Kevin Feige says. So the information here is Marvel boss Kevin Feige is teasing fans about more plans for Spider-Man in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, saying that work on a fourth movie has begun in an interview with Entertainment Weekly about the future of the MCU. Feige briefly address the next Spider-Man film. So there are two things that I gathered or picked up from this. So let me see here. So the first thing is he confirms that Tom Holland is returning as Spider-Man. So that's information that we did not know before, and this is confirmed. So Tom Holland is returning, and that's a main thing here. The other thing is Spider-Man, Tom Holland is returning or remaining in the MCU instead of possibly going back to Sony. So there was a big of a question there that maybe Tom Holland would go back to Sony and the MCU agreement is done with. So that was one of the questions that were answered. So that's why it's significant, because now we know Tom Holland is coming back and he's staying in the MCU. So that's two big things there. And then we also kind of confirmed, well, not confirmed, but there's a little bit of information that we were able to gather that we can somewhat get an estimate as to when we'll see the Spider-Man 4 MCU film. I was reading an article from Screen Rant, and they were talking about the last time that they've announced that they have finished a script or a story that's locked in. It usually is released 2 weeks after the fact. So if that's the case, if this story for Spider-Man 4 is locked in 2023, so we can probably expect Spider-Man 4 to come out on 2025. So this is not official, but we're just looking at the patterns that Screen Rant is looking into, and it kind of makes sense because No Way Home came out in 2021, 2025. It's a good gap there. It's a decent amount. So maybe we'll see Spider-Man 4 with Tom Holland in 2025. Matthew, your thoughts on this Spider-Man 4 news?
Well, it's cool. Kind of sucks that it's so long in between, especially since the other 3 Tom Holland films were like 3 to 2 years in between each other, I think.
And from the people who are listening in right now, who are live, the music that I'm playing in the background, if it's too loud, that you can't even hear me, let me know so I can just turn down the music or whatever, the little background music that you hear. So that's it. Matthew, any other thoughts on this Spider-Man 4?
Well, I'm just glad that it's actually going to happen because, I mean, they could have just left it as it was, in a way.
Yeah, so I'm going to go into the some of the chat comments, questions here. So we have Banana Penguin 64 says, which Spider-Man though, Maguire or Holland? I know Maguire is a stretch though. And I actually answered to that one. I said Holland. So yeah, so they're not, the Spider-Man 4 news is not related to Tobey Maguire. It's related to Tom Holland, as already mentioned here. And then we have ERM19, Robbie, saying hi. So hello.
Hello.
Banana Penguin 64 again says, I'm so excited for Venom. And I have that same Marvel poster in the background. Which one is that?
Probably the top one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's your poster there.
Yes.
No, the music is a good volume. Okay, good. Perfect. Thanks for letting me know, Banana Penguin 64. And Banana Penguin 64, he won the 3-pack of Spider-Man No Way Home. He won the giveaway. Just little side note there. All right, so anything else about Spider-Man 4, Matthew?
Nope.
Because I know you're a big fan of No Way Home, right?
Yes.
How many times did you see that in theaters?
I think I saw it 4 times in theaters.
4 times in theaters? I only saw it twice in theaters. Damn, you already know everything. So, I mean, I really like Spider-Man No Way Home. I think it was my favorite movie of that year, 2021. Big
Yes.
Spider-Man fan. I'm a big Spider-Man fan. And we get Tom Holland, we get Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, all of them together in one movie. So what else could you really want? Right?
Yes.
So it was great. So yes, Spider-Man 4 is coming up. We get this information now. No more questions about if it's going to go to Sony or whatever they're trying to do with the whole Venom thing. I'm not sure about all that. But so that's the Spider-Man 4 news that we had here. Now let's go to... I'm trying to see if there's anything else that I might have missed or forgotten. So as I mentioned earlier, we are doing a non-spoiler review of Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. Are you ready for this non-spoiler review, Matthew?
Sure.
Okay, so at first I was going to do a spoiler review of this movie, but I figured that maybe a lot of people are not going to rush to watch this because the Rotten Tomato score is not that high. I think it's in the 40s
Yes.
or 50s.
46, I think. 48.
And yeah, and then all the Ant-Man movies, I mean, they haven't opened huge, right? So they haven't had like huge numbers. So I decided to just do a non-spoiler review. And remember that, Matthew, non-spoiler review.
For sure.
And I have to tell that myself because sometimes I kind of forget and start saying things. All right, so let's go back here. So we have the non-spoiler review of Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. So what I usually like to do is go into the positives of the film, right? So Matthew, just from the top of your head, do you have any positives for this movie so far?
King the Conqueror is...
King the Conqueror. So you see the picture of him right there. Is that what you said? That?
No, I didn't even look at it.
Okay. So King the Conqueror, who is played by Jonathan Majors, and yes, he is definitely one of the positives, one of the pros of this movie. The acting is really good, and the character is I mean, this variation or this variant of Kang is interesting. So we've had the other variant from Loki,
Yes.
season 1. If you guys have
He
seen
Who
Loki.
Remains.
Right. So that's a different version of Kang, and he acts. Jonathan Majors acts a little different in that one, and he's acting a little different in this one. So it should be interesting to see how, like, what kind of acting chops Jonathan Majors can do, like different Kangs. So it'll be interesting to see moving forward or whatever the case may be. So this one has shown a little different version of Kang. And you know, he's a threat. He looks cool. He does a lot of interesting things there. There were some confusing things in the movie that pertaining to the character that I wasn't sure about. That I had to like figure that out later. And then I even asked you some questions about it. That okay, made sense after the fact, but not like right away. So that's Kang the Conqueror. That's a pro thing, a positive thing. Matthew, any other thoughts you want to say about Kang the Conqueror without getting into spoilers?
Well, I like how they established how powerful he is in this movie universe. I know that supposedly the quantum realm is supposed to like hold him back in a way, and he but I do like how they portrayed him. I think it was extremely comic accurate, especially his outfit with the blue lights with this on his face.
Yeah, I mean, cool. he looks like the character. The actor's obviously portraying a good villain there, so that was definitely a huge positive there. Another positive thing here, and I think you'll agree with this, Matthew. MODOK. That's right?
Yes.
Okay. MODOK. So MODOK could really look really bad, really silly, really bad.
Yes.
In any other kind of movie. The fact that they put him in this works perfectly because he's in the quantum realm. It makes sense. As far as to who MODOK is, that's a spoiler thing, so we'll stay away from that. But I like seeing MODOK throughout the movie. Every time he's in there, I always try to like not laugh because he's kind of like funny looking, and he's just...
It's very uncanny.
Yeah, so he's very fun to watch. Everything is he's on screen. So I did like that. Let's see here. So Banana Penguin 64 says, "I'm so glad they are trying comic accurate suits." Yeah.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, so Kang the Conqueror looks just like the comic. He looks perfectly fine, just like that is there. Let me look at this here quick. Anything you want to say about MODOK, Matthew, while I check something on the laptop?
Well, I liked MODOK for the most part. They definitely fumbled his character towards the end, but that would be getting into spoilers, so I'll just leave it at that.
Alright, so hold on a sec here because it looks like the laptop is not charging. So hold on a sec. Okay, I'm not sure why it's not doing this, so the battery's gonna die on this thing. Hold on a sec. Matthew, any other thoughts on MODOK?
I liked his character design. They definitely tried not to make him too silly. They tried, but I did like that because they easily could have just like, you know, made fun of him the entire movie.
Okay, so so hold on just a moment here because we're having some technical difficulties with the laptop is not charging. So hold on a moment here. I'm gonna put this on a quick break screen here. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. So we'll be right back here. Okay, so I'm just having a little bit of technical difficulties, everyone. So we'll be right back here. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned, everyone. If you're still there, stay tuned. Almost, everyone. Stay tuned. Trying to fix the issue here. Okay, so we're back, I think. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys see me?
Nope.
Any issues that you've noticed? Okay, so for some reason the laptop was not charging. And it was about to die. So that's why I had to do this little pause here. Okay, so yeah, if you guys could just let me know if everything's still working just fine.
Yes.
So I can continue with this. No issues. Okay. All right. So Ivan's there. All right. So there you go. All right. So where are we at? We're at the
MODOK.
We're back in the
MODOK, where I was running out of things to say.
At the Wasp. Okay. So again, we're doing the Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania review. So hold on a sec here. Okay. So it looks like we're still recording, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so what we're doing at the positives. So the positives, I talked about Kang, the Conqueror, and then we have MODOK. So we're talking about MODOK. Again, no spoilers here. No spoilers here. So MODOK was like a fun character there. I like seeing him all the time. And then Matthew, you liked him too as well, right?
For the most part.
All right. So then the other thing here is Michelle Pfeiffer. Her character in this movie, she was actually, not that she wasn't good in the other movies, but she was actually very, very good in this role. She has a much bigger role in this, and she's significant in it. And she does even more stuff than even the Wasp. So like, the Wasp is part of the movie, or it's in the title, Ant-Man and the Wasp, but Michelle Pfeiffer's character is actually more significant. At least I think so.
I mean, she's technically the Wasp, so.
Yeah. But yeah, this is definitely a positive thing. Your thoughts on Michelle Pfeiffer's character here, Matthew?
I like the depth they added to her character with the whole quantum realm thing. 'Cause, you know, supposedly there was nothing down there, but as you can see, there is plenty. But yeah, I think they really did a good job on like building on her already established character, which wasn't really too much from the previous two Ant-Man movies. So she definitely was a pro, like you said.
Okay, so yeah, so that's definitely some of the positive things there. We have Banana Penguin 64 says more like Ant-Man and the Old Wasp Quantumania. Damn, straight up like that, huh?
Yes.
So yeah, so that's positive things. Are there any other positive things that you have, Matthew? I don't think I have any other positives.
Oh my god. I liked how Star Wars the first half of the film was.
Yeah, it has its pros and cons, its positives and its negatives when it comes to the sci-fi Star Warsy stuff of things.
Yes.
I wouldn't say it's a positive for me, but for you, that worked for you, Matthew?
Yeah, it reminded me like of Dune, where like you meet these characters who obviously have like these customs already, and you're kind of just like introduced. You're just like thrown in. You're not really like force fed anything.
So a lot of the scenes, like the world and the quantum realm, reminded me more of what's the name of that town in Star Wars? Cantobite, I think. Cantobite.
Oh, from
The Last Jedi.
Yeah.
So there's some things going on in that movie that reminded me of what the quantum realm looks like. So just so you know that. So again, this is a non-spoiler review of Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, and I see a lot of you guys are coming back here, so thank you for that. So we have Ivan's asking the question: how was the pacing of the movie? The pacing was fine from the second and the third act.
Yeah, the first act was everywhere.
The first act was kind of all over the place, and it kind of like dragged a little bit. But the second and the third act, the pacing was much better than the first.
Yes.
Although there was some issues that I have with the third act. Do you have any other positives before we get into the negatives?
I don't think I do.
Okay. So I have little notes here, right here. So we're getting into the negatives. So the negatives of Ant-Man the Wasp Quantumania is kind of what we were already talking about. The quantum realm. There's a fantasticalness overload is what I want to call it here. Like there's too much stuff going on. There's too many like creatures and sci-fi fantasy stuff that kind of didn't really work for me for an Ant-Man movie, which kind of leads to another thing about the negatives. Ant-Man seemed out of place for this like Avenger threat level like film. Yes. So he just seemed kind of out of place, so that kind of didn't really work for me. There's a lot of scenes in this movie a lot of like fighting scenes that when we see like a big movie, like a big blockbuster movie, and we get to the third act, we get to this whole thing about the minions, they're fighting the good guys, and there's like a long scene of everyone fighting, and then the good guys' friends and the good guys are fighting, and the little goons or whatever you want to call them, whatever you call them.
Yeah.
We get the typical third act when it comes to that kind of scene, and we've seen that a lot. So that's kind of a negative thing there. I won't go into the details as to what happens, but yeah, it just kind of was like we've seen this before, so there's that. Any other negatives that you have, Matthew?
Yeah, the third act was very. I want to say it was very Rise of Skywalker.
Damn.
In a way, with just like.
That's not a good thing, right?
No.
Okay, not a good thing. Another thing here we have the Cassie character, Scott Lang's daughter. Wasn't a big fan.
Definitely
Matthew, did you like Cassie?
No, her acting was.
You like the acting?
No, her acting was.
Wow.
Questionable.
Okay.
She like said dad. I want to say like, I think it was like 60% of the words she said dad.
Just dad and dad all over the time, all over the place.
And I want to save people.
Oh, okay. Another negative thing here is the story. The story, it just wasn't as intriguing. It wasn't as interesting, even though there's a bunch of stuff going on in it, a bunch of sci-fi and special effects, and it looks really nice and everything. It looks cool. But the story itself was just whatever. For a so-and-so Avengers threat level type of film, it was kind of basic, if you know what I mean. Matthew, your thoughts on that?
Yeah, there's like the plot was like nothing happened. Like this movie doesn't really like it doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, but like I said, I mean, I did like Kang. Kang was
Yes.
definitely the probably the best thing of the movie.
Definitely.
Are you willing to say, Matthew? And it'd probably be too early now,
Yes.
but you know what I'm gonna say? Or
Yes.
no. That Kang is better than
Yes.
Thanos.
Yes.
Really? You know what I was gonna ask you?
Yeah, because that's what everyone's. I think he has potential to be the best villain in the MCU.
I'm not ready to say that. I still think Thanos is more of a, not necessarily a bigger threat, but
Better
I think it was
written.
just a better villain. I think maybe they just established him better. Because
Yeah,
the
the
MCU
build-up.
was better, the earlier phases. But I'm not ready to say that. I'm
I
fine
think
with
he has
Kang.
potential to be.
Yes, he definitely does. Definitely does. And then when you get to the post-credit scenes and stuff like that, again, I'm not going to go into details, but there's some more information, obviously, in the post-credit scene. And by the way, there's 2 post-credit scenes. So if you guys haven't seen Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, there's 2 post-credit scenes.
Yes.
One of them is really, really lame, and then one of them was better, but
I didn't really like either.
but yeah, it was alright. It was alright. Now, any negatives or positives or anything else you want to add about Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania?
MODOK towards the second half of the film was atrocious. No.
Without getting into
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna say
spoilers.
the last third of the film, MODOK is terribly written. That's all I will say.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna get to the grade. So hold on a second here while I play around with this damn stream deck. Okay, so we're gonna get into the grades here. So my side, I have it as it's gonna be a stream it for me. It's definitely flawed, maybe worthy of a stream it. So I'll say it's a C plus. Then Matthew, your image is right there on you.
Yes.
So what is your?
I gave it a solid C. It was very, like all I can really say was average. Like it.
Mediocre?
Like, yeah, there was a lot of things I really liked, and there was a lot of things I really disliked. So I just think it averages down to average.
All right. Ivan again asks here, how was the humor compared to the first 2? I feel like the humor was better, or the comedy was better in the first Ant-Man.
Yes.
And maybe the second one.
Thanks to Michael Pena.
Right. Michael Pena is definitely added the humor, more of the comedy stuff in the first and the second Ant-Man. Michael Pena is not in this one. He's not in the cast. He's just not.
Yeah, mostly because he would have like died in like.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't make any sense because, like I said, Ant-Man, this new Ant-Man movie is really, really different, very separate from the other Ant-Man movies. So yeah, there was some comedy and stuff in this one that was done well. Some of it was pretty good, especially some of the MODOK stuff.
Yeah,
was kind of funny, which I liked anyway. And there's a lot of people who were like laughing throughout and stuff.
Yeah, every time he appeared on screen, someone.
Yeah, that too. Everything appeared on screen, people were like laughing. I was laughing sometimes when he showed up and he'll say a line, and he just looks hilarious. That's all I can say. He just looks funny. So yeah, so C plus. I think it's more of a stream it for me. Matthew said it's a solid C. It's also a stream it. So we get 2 stream it's.
Yes.
No C it's here. And this is kicking off phase 5, so
it's definitely the best movie in phase 5.
Okay, because it's the only one. All right, so we got that. All right, so let's see if there's anything else I wanted to add here. Anything else you want to add for Ant-Man, Matthew?
Well, I don't know.
Okay, I just want to make sure I didn't
think
forget
the humor
anything.
was fine, except for that one scene that was in the trailer with Ant-Man and King that was really out of place.
Okay. All right, so we're about to do the movie trivia for Matthew. You know, I'm doing that giveaway, that Hogwarts Legacy. Are you ready for that, Matthew?
Yes.
You have studied up and everything?
Nope.
Okay.
Just kidding.
So, just real quick here, everyone. So, for those who are watching here, if you're not subscribed to the Movie Canon YouTube channel, go ahead and subscribe. Click the button. Click the bell button. And subscribe.
Yes.
All right. So, that was that. Let's see here. So, I think we need just like a very quick break. I mean, like
Intermission.
like seconds, because I just need to turn on the other camera so that the other camera doesn't die. But we're about to do the movie trivia game with Matthew. I'm looking for the little image here. So again, the potential giveaways are Hogwarts Legacy, the video game, or the Spider-Man Funko Pop, the one that he wears at the end in No Way Home. I'm trying to find the damn image here. Okay, I can't really find that right now. So we're gonna take a very quick break, and then Matthew will play this movie trivia game. So we'll see how it goes, and I'll give you guys the rules, so you guys know how this is gonna go. All right, so we'll be right back. Okay, everyone, we are back here.
Yes.
We are back. We're going to do the movie trivia game with Matthew. Okay, so that's Matthew's little shot there. So we're going to see how he does. Okay, so let's go back to the main page here. Why is this thing like being so slow?
Probably because your laptop is on life support right now.
So, I mean, I guess. I mean, let's see, what is the battery life now? That's 7%. but it's charging, so I guess that's good. All right, so everyone. So this is the movie trivia game with Matthew. He's going to play this game to try to unlock Hogwarts Legacy, the video game, either on PS5, Xbox, or if you actually win this game and there's actually a winner, a subscriber winning this game, and they want the PS4 version or I don't even know what the Xbox things are called anymore. So that's what we have there. So Matthew will play this game. So there's going to be 8 questions. Okay, so you have a few seconds here to answer. So I have my little list here. Okay, so you're going to have about 10 seconds to answer a question. Okay, so you're going to have 2. You can miss 2. Well, actually, you can miss 1. So if you get one wrong, the game is not over. You can still win it.
Okay.
But that means if you miss it one more time, then you have lost. and you did not succeed in unlocking this this giveaway, this Hogwarts Legacy game. Now, some of the questions are supposed to be fairly easy, and some of them are supposed to be really hard. Now, I am trying for you to not win, so that I don't have to do this. Well, basically, if you win this, I will do the giveaway. Okay, so if you win this movie trivia game, I will do the giveaway, and a YouTube subscriber will have the chance to possibly win Hogwarts Legacy. But it's all up to you, Matthew. It is all up to you. If you don't win, then we'll try the next one, the Spider-Man No Way Home Funko Pop giveaway, which is this one right here that you see here, the one from the end of No Way Home. And then you can try to win that one. So there'll be questions on that one too, and then hopefully at least you get this one.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. All right, now the other option that Matthew has, Matthew could call. He has one. Let me see here. Yeah, so he has one lifeline per segment or round, whatever you want to call it. So when we get to the Harry Potter stuff, the Hogwarts Legacy questions, he could phone a friend. And if it gets to the Spider-Man one, then he could phone a friend. So so when we do the phone a friend, you let me know who you're gonna pick.
Okay.
And then we'll pause the time, and then you call the person, and then hopefully they'll be able to help you. so they will be live as well, so you'll hear them. So that's how it is. So we're about to start the movie trivia game with Matthew as he tries to unlock Hogwarts Legacy. So, Matthew, are you ready to begin with this?
Sure.
Are you sure?
Yes.
All right. So here we go. So we're going to do the very first question. Remember, you have 10 seconds. If you're stuck and you just don't know the answer, let me know right away that you want to phone a friend. Okay, then I'll pause it, okay? Okay, so I'm going to try to do this as efficiently as I can. So here we go. Matthew on the screen. Matthew on the screen. All right, here we go. First question, Matthew. How many of the original Harry Potter films are there?
I want to say 6.
Is that your... we're totally playing... what's the name of that game? How to Be a Millionaire or something? Your answer is 6, Matthew?
Yes.
Is that your final answer? Or do you want to phone a friend? This is your first question, by the way. Is this your final answer, or you want to phone a friend?
It's... I'll phone a friend.
Damn, already the first question? Oh my god. Okay. Who are you going to call? The first question.
I guess I'll be calling Brian.
You're going to call Brian. Okay, so Brian is a movie council member. So he's obviously in the Movie Canon YouTube channel multiple times in the past. So Matthew will be calling Brian, and as the first lifeline here, Matthew. So first question, go ahead and call him. Okay, so Matthew is calling Brian. Let me know, guys, if you can't hear any of it. Like if you can't hear the call.
Hello.
Hello.
What's up, Matthew?
I need to ask you a very important question.
Oh my goodness, I hope it's something I know.
Okay.
I hope you
I
know.
really hope.
How many Harry Potter movies are there?
Oh my goodness. There are technically, movies themselves, there are... Because one is... Well, the last one was like a 2-parter. So, I'm gonna count that as 2 different movies. So, I'm gonna go with 8.
Okay.
How do you not know this, Matthew?
and then Brian, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so obviously you're live right now on the stream. So
Cool.
so the question was, how many of the original Harry Potter films are there? And you said 8, right?
Yes.
So Matthew. So it's 8. So that's correct. So you got it.
Nice.
Thank you.
All right. So thank you, Brian.
Keep it up.
Matthew may call you again because he has another segment, another round to go.
Oh, that's
so.
cool. That's cool. Yeah, he called me.
All right. So thank you, Brian.
Thank you.
All right. Bye.
All right, Matthew. So you got question number 1.
Yes.
with the help
Technically.
of someone. So, all right. So let's see. Moving on to question number 2. Question number 2. Hogwarts is divided into houses. How many are there?
4.
Yes. Yes. So you got it. Okay.
Nice.
Question number 3. Now it's 8 questions. So you have to 8 questions. So number 3. The number 3 question is name all the Hogwarts houses.
Ravenclaw, Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, and Slytherin.
Wait, say it again.
Ravenclaw, Slytherin, Hufflepuff, and Gryffindor.
All right, you got it. All right. Okay, so you're doing much better than I thought already. But, and then you can't phone a friend anymore for the Harry Potter.
Okay.
For the Hogwarts Legacy. So you use that up. Oh, damn. Are you about to win this? Okay, question number 4. When the students are sorted into a house at Hogwarts, what is it that sorts them?
A sorting hat.
God damn it. Yes, that is correct. So that was all right. So you got 1, 2, 3, and 4 correct. All right.
Yes.
This one's going to be a true or false. All right, true or false. Steven Spielberg was offered to direct the first Harry Potter film. True or false?
True.
Oh my God! Yes, it's true.
Yeah, I knew that.
You got 5. So what the hell? Am I gonna have to do this giveaway of Hogwarts Legacy? Okay,
Maybe.
you already got 5 correct out of 8 with the help of Brian. That's the first question. Question number 6. The Dementors mostly guard a certain facility. What's the name of such facility?
The Chamber of Secrets? Or the...
That is incorrect.
Is it the prison of Azkaban?
Yes, but that wasn't your first
Yeah, I
answer.
know.
So. All right, so you got 1 wrong.
Yes.
So if you get another one wrong, you have failed this Hogwarts Legacy giveaway thing. Okay, so but there's only 2 more questions left. Matthew,
Wow.
2 more questions. You just have to answer these 2 correctly, and I will have to open the Hogwarts Legacy giveaway.
Yes.
What is Voldemort's real name?
Tom Riddle.
Oh my God! What the hell? There's only 1 more question. You're gonna open this Hogwarts Legacy giveaway? Are you kidding me? Okay, number 8. This is the last question, Matthew. Oh my God. Okay, all right, here we go. How many siblings does Ronald
6.
Weasley have? Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh. All right, everyone. So, Matthew unlocked Hogwarts Legacy. Okay, so he unlocked it. I didn't think that you would be able to do that.
Would you like to disclose why you thought that?
No, I don't. I don't. So, all right. So, Hogwarts Legacy game has been unlocked. So, yeah. So I'm gonna do the giveaway of Hogwarts Legacy. All right. So I'll give you guys details about that later. So there's definitely going to be a certain amount of entries to even activate the giveaway. But yes, it has opened, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so we didn't have to get to the Spider-Man one. All
Should we do it
right.
anyways?
Well, I mean, I don't know, because maybe I want to save these questions, perhaps. Maybe. Let's see. Let me see. I'll ask the people in the chat here. If you guys are still there, do you guys want me to do the movie trivia for the Spider-Man one? Because the one that I thought that Matthew was not going to even make it, or that he wasn't going to be able to actually get the Hogwarts one yet. So anyone in the chat, so you can vote if you want me to still do the movie trivia for the Spider-Man one. Okay, so far no one's saying
Nothing.
anything. So, all right. So I guess no then. So, okay, you went in there and did that. Okay, now. All right, so that's it then. So, yeah, so I guess we're gonna have to do the Hogwarts Legacy giveaway, and I don't know how the hell that happens, but yeah. Okay, so again, going back to what we did earlier, so we just did the Spider-Man 4 news for the Met Report episode here, and then the non-spoiler review of Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, and we did the movie trivia game with Matthew, thinking that he would not be able to unlock Hogwarts Legacy game, and he did. He unlocked it, so now I'm going to do a giveaway for Hogwarts Legacy, and I'll give you details about that. Let me see here. So, anything else you want to add today, Matthew, before we close this stream or end the stream?
I'm surprised with myself, honestly.
You didn't think you're gonna get this?
I mean, I almost got the first question wrong, so well, I did technically.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I think this is gonna end this stream today, and again here. Subscribe to this YouTube channel, Movie Canon. Apparently now I'm going to do a Hogwarts Legacy giveaway. So must be a subscriber to the YouTube channel and mailing address within the United States. I'll give you guys the details later because I wasn't actually expecting Matthew to win, so I don't have like anything set up for it. So, but he did get it, so that's where we're at. All right, so then that's going to be the end here. Thank you, Matthew, for joining today and for ruining my my plans of not doing a Hogwarts Legacy giveaway.
Yes.
And that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching this live, and if you guys are watching it after the fact, thank you for that too. So thank you so much, everyone.
I guess, I don't know.